Welcome my friends, it's Fed again with a new unboxing video. Or it's actually unboxed really, but we're gonna take a look at the score from Ennio Morricone's score actually from The Good and the Bad and the Ugly. If you do not know what this movie is, you are poorly educated when it comes to classic westerns, spaghetti westerns especially. This here is Sergio Leone's masterpiece, and it's probably one of Ennio Morricone's highest or one of the most noticeable scores in my opinion through his career. I actually had the pleasure of actually going to Ennio Morricone's tour where he actually played this here live. It was with 100-man orchestra or orchestra, if I can actually speak, like a couple of months ago. It was back in 2016. It was December 3rd, where I had the pleasure of actually having him touring in Denmark, where I actually saw him. So after that, I ordered this here. This here is, as you can see, the Retro 2014 Recording Arts. This here is a double disc with bonus tracks, and it's all written in Italian, so I can't pronounce any of it. But it has the original score, it has Ecstasy of Gold, which you probably know for a couple of things. First off, the movie, of course, where you see Tuco. That's Tuco here, right here. I can't remember. This here is Leaving Cliff, this is Clint Eastwood. I can never remember what the actor's name is. They're sadly, both of them, actually, Liam and Cleef actually died really early on. We still have Mr. Eastwood around, making his movies, of course. He's going on to directing, doing pretty well. We all know that. But Ecstasy of Gold is probably one of the ones most of people know. If you do not know it from the movie, you do probably know that a lot of people love this here movie and actually use it as an entrance. Metallica always uses Ecstasy of Gold as their entrance when they're doing concerts. Ecstasy of Gold is as a part, and spoiler alert, it's a part of the series where Tuco actually is in the graveyard where the gold should be lying, which is actually what this here movie is about. It is pretty much finding a treasure. It's a treasure hunt. We have, of course, the intro, which I can only say, the original intro, which has been recorded many times, doesn't do it justice when you watch the movie and see all the things here. I'm really interested in seeing how they actually recorded it here, and if it is the original version. It says it's the film version, so I hope that, because when I actually heard it live, they can't reproduce the scream of the guy singing the background vocals for it all. There are some great things. They actually had a sopran woman singing some of the things around it, which was beautiful performance. So let's actually, in me instead of talking, let's open this here up. So let's see what we have. We're gonna take my knife, and I know I do not have like a big batarang or a huge butcher knife, because it's actually pretty hard to get here and also fucking illegal if you don't have a permit for it. You actually need a permit for having it like this here. So as you can see, this here is pretty much a dual box here. I've never liked these here boxes when it comes to actually having the format here, because it's opening up like here, and I actually have another box where there's disc here, and on the other side, and you can see here there's actually room for another disc here. There's a nice, probably some information here. We have some probably posters. This here, this is probably one of the original posters, and also movie posters. We have again some titles here. You have some information here. The CD2. You have information about when good and bad, blah blah, and we have some stuff here. This here is also talking a little bit about what Sergio Leone and also a lot of the spaghetti westerns they did. A Fistful of Dollars is one of the other ones that are out there, which I also really like with Eastwood. And this here actually pretty much tells the story about what about the movie, and you have some information about each track for probably both CDs, I hope. Yes, we have. And we have this here. If we take a look at this here is actually made so it's actually a vinyl cover on it, which I do like this here. But I do think it's. I had vinyl back in the day, but I actually was pretty much more fancy with CDs. My CD collection grew a lot faster than this. So I actually don't have a lot of CDs right now, sadly. But this here is actually going for the collection. So again, I'm gonna open up, and here's the problem. It pops out. It's really fragile. I never liked these here because these either are not strong enough or break too easily. So we have the second CD here, right? And that's pretty much it. And you can already see that there has been made a dent plastic buck here, right? It's not gonna be a deal breaker. But yeah, as you can see, standard box, standard things, nothing special with it. I do think it is a great collection if you like the movies, if you like the score of the movies. I do highly recommend picking this here up. It's actually not too expensive, around $20 I think. I bought this here from Amazon.com. You can get it for around $20. Not that expensive for both of the things here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this here look on the good and the bad and the ugly complete original score. And if you liked it, please hit that like button and the subscribe button, of course. Hit me up on Twitter and all the other good stuff down in the description. Leave a comment if you want to know a little bit more about the movie. If you like the movies, let's talk a little bit about the movies. There's plenty of them. Eastwood does many things. Even Clave has done many things. Also, the guy playing Tuco has done many things. They are pretty much. This here is one of the. If somebody is gonna say you want to have a top 10 of spaghetti western, this will probably come up. I know a lot of people out there are probably fans of some of the Duke's movies, and I do like some of his movies, but I've never been a fan of those types of westerns. I'm more of a Italian western guy when it comes to that. So until next time, see you.